Hi everybody, it's Anthony from ComicsHeatingUp.net. I'm back with Terry Hockness as always from HocknessComics.com, and we're doing our new comic spec review video for Wednesday, April 26th, 2017. This has been a really fascinating week in news. What was just announced at C2E2 is Marvel's returning to their legacy numbering. So that's kind of a cool thing. Just need to get those legacy characters back in place now. The sooner the better, if you ask me. Lock and Key, which had been optioned for a movie a while back, will be going to Hulu as a TV show. Copies of the Lock and Key #1 have started moving on eBay again, which is a good thing. It's been high priced for a while since they announced the movie. So with the TV show coming, hopefully it's going to renew interest in the book and keep prices going up. Marvel had a lot of movie news this week. First up, Sylvester Stallone is going to be playing Starhawk, which is good for people who spec'd on that book. In addition to it, Ving Rhames is going to be playing Charlie 27, and in the I don't know casting of the year, Miley Cyrus is supposed to be playing Mainframe. I guess they needed somebody a little bit out there to play aliens, so I think they cast her well there, I suppose. Our winners of the week were definitely Redneck #1. No surprise, as Donny Cates has been on a clip with popularity, especially with God Country moving along. God Country #4 came out, but Redneck #1 was definitely the Spec pick and Spec winner, as regular copies were moving for $10 to $14, and the Ash Can was moving for $30 to $40. Really good. Also up was a Mel V pick, World Reader #1, 1 in 10 variant, was selling steadily for about $30 to $40. I wanted to send a special thank you to James Hayek, the writer of Solar Flare, for sending me this wonderful 9.8 copy of the self-published book signed by James himself down in the bottom. James did give us a shout out in the Scout published book for all the true readers and myself. He gave us top billing in the thank you section, so I appreciate that. Solar Flare has been a book that we've supported going back to the self-published days. It's a really great read, so check it out. Okay, so with all the comic, movie, and the rest of the news out of the way, Terry, do you want to get us started on this week's picks of the week?
All right, thanks, Anthony. Well, every week on my website, HocknessComics.com, where I do studies of comic book history, of new comics and old comics, every week I rank all the new releases on a scale of 1 to 10 of how likely I think they're going to sell out and heat up and jump up in price, short-term and long-term. You can see here on this chart. And this week's a lot of interesting releases, but none that I really think are guaranteed hit makers. If I have to pick one on the list, you'll see the one with the highest ranking is Namwolf. It's the latest from small indie publisher Albatross Comics. And they've had some hits in the past, but this is no guarantee. Indie books are really kind of hit and miss. It just depends if retailers order enough copies or not, and usually they don't, and that's why I pick a lot of indie books. But that'd be my biggest pick of the week.
I agree with Terry 100% on Namwolf #1. This is going to be our big indie book of the week. There's not a whole lot of new indie books coming out, but staying with the Eric Powell, don't forget that Spook House #4 and Hillbilly #6 comes out this week. Eric Powell does fantastic work. A little bit kooky, a little bit horror-ish, but just fun reads all the same.
There's Nothing There. #1 is out this week. And again, about a 50-50 chance that this is going to sell out and heat up. It's common for Black Mask to sell out, go to second printing, but in this day and age, most people know now to buy this book up, so not a guaranteed hit.
I agree with Terry on There's Not There #1. I get a chance to read the preview issue. It's a really good read. I know Black Mask has lost a lot of ground with Spec, speculators in general, but it's a good read. It's a book worth checking out.
DC has Batman The Shadow. It's a new miniseries. The print runs are usually fairly decent on DC and Marvel miniseries, but still they usually sell out because a lot of people don't like to speculate on miniseries. But DC's had a lot of hits miniseries in the last year or so that have heated up. So this one could be potentially, you watch this a few months down the road, if people like this series, this one's got a pretty good chance.
All right, thanks, Terry. My first pickup this week follows in the footsteps of Batman 21. We gave the spoilers for that over on ComicsHeatingUp.net. It was a fantastic read. Flash 21 should just follow up along with it. It is the continuation of the Button story. Really looking forward to this. The lenticular cover is going to be fantastic, but foreign markets can't get the smiley face covers for whatever reason, so the international cover should be of interest as well. Another book that we spotlighted on ComicsHeatingUp.net back back on March 29th, is the Suicide Squad number 16B Lee Bermejo cover. This cover is a fantastic homage to the Joker and Harley Quinn cover. Since we spotlighted it, this book sold out at Midtown. It sold out on Thanks from Another World. Check my comic shop Wednesday night around 8. They should have copies up, but they won't last long, I guarantee it. This book looks to be a good one. It's already selling on eBay for $14. At least one sale's been recorded at that price.
Lots of other indie books on my list, which I really think are 50-50s. You can see on my list. So that's my big picks for the week. Not too much, but Anthony's got some good ones here.
Let's look at a couple of variant covers. The first one I want to talk about is the Savage Dragon number 223 April Fool's edition. I gave up on Savage Dragon a long time ago, but I love this cover. It's just really funny. If you take a peek at it, it's all new Savage Dragon number 223 featuring Jock and Scott Snyder. I really wish that were the case. However, it's not. It's just the April Fool's cover. But I did think this was pretty funny and worth a look. One of the variants I'm definitely keeping my eye on this week is Old Man Logan 22, the Past Lives variant. It features classic Wolverine and X-23, and anything X-23 right now is really hot. It sells out, and it's been going for, multiple times cover price. This one, I'm hoping it's going to do the same. It's a good-looking cover that's still available, so I'm going to keep an eye on this one. All right, so my last pick this week is a Mel V variant. It's the XMen Gold number 2 Eddie Granov variant. It's sold out at Midtown. It's a great-looking cover, and I'm wondering if there's any hidden messages in this one, like X-Men 1, which caused that to shoot up. But since the book was pushed back a week, I'm wondering if they had a chance to go through and sanitize. So if nothing appears in the issue, yeah, we may never know if there was something hidden there or not. So the regular covers are definitely worth picking up if there are hidden messages because, like I said, number 1 did really well. If not, this is the cover to grab because it's a really good-looking cover. We really thank you guys for checking these videos out. Our viewership's been growing each week, which is fantastic. If you're watching us on YouTube, give us a like, thumbs up, and a comment. Let us know what you're specking on. If you're watching this on comicsheatingup.net, as always, guys, thanks for all the support of the website. Really appreciate it. The energy and enthusiasm keeps us going. So again, thanks. Have a good week.